So much and welcome, Randy. And my name isn't actually Karen Lazan. It's Martha Tyler. And I am a tech journalist. I write a tech column for New York Times. And I desperately need to join Toastmasters because I have been asked to talk on a few panels on the radio, and they make me talk. And I listened to one of these, and every other word was or ah. And I listened to my colleagues, and they were wonderful. They just spoke wonderfully. I sounded like an idiot, even though my content was great. I had so many filler words, it transmorgified me into a monster. So I definitely need to join Toastmasters, and I sincerely, for the sake of the New York Times, for our company, that you will pay for it. Thank you. So I'm going to pass this on to the next person who's on my screen, which is Christine.
Thank you, not Karen. I was not totally listening as I was working on my evaluation. As a point of a clarification, Mr. Not Table Topics Master, new manager, my purpose is to describe my role in this organization and why Toastmasters is important. Okay. Well, my fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, my name is Christine Klomkowski, and despite what you may have heard, I'm the food lady. So my job in this organization is to feed people, and if I don't, within a certain amount of time, it starts to get a little loud around here, and I also get a lot of dirty looks. Toastmasters is important for me, not necessarily in my role as the food lady, but in my ability to make sure that I get to the point. You see, I like to tell a good story, and I love to talk to folks, but sometimes I get a little off the thread, and I go a little over time. So, Toastmasters times our speeches and will give me feedback on my content to make sure that my speech is cohesive. I've expressed my idea or thought or feeling, and I've done it within time, and I don't take after my father, who will tell a 5-minute story in 15 minutes. So that is my desire to join Toastmasters. While he's not my next door neighbor on the screen, I believe we haven't heard from my very handsome husband, Mr. Lecomte. John, please take the reins.
Thank you very much, Christine. Mr. Bossman Manager, welcome to our company. My job here is to paint names on doors when an executive comes to the company. So I'll be working on yours next week. I'm very much an introvert and I'm a nervous individual. So it's very important for me to be involved in Toastmasters. I can't tell you how many times I've been working on painting somebody's name on the door. I know it's a very old standard, but we do that in our company and it pays me, so I think it's a very good standard to keep. How many times has it happened though, when somebody has come up and interrupted me while I'm doing my very delicate painting and said something like, "Hello, what are you doing there?" I jump and I shake and I want to run away. And in the doing, I smear the name, transmogrifying it into an ungodly mess. This, my friend, is why I very much have benefited from Toastmasters, because in the past, in addition to messing it all up, I would run away into the room and lock the door. This really doesn't set things off into the direction of making new friends very well. So Toastmasters has been tremendous in shaping me into the less panicky, slightly more affable person you see before you today. So please do keep funding it. I'm going to pass on to somebody at random. How about Lisa?
Thank you, John. Good evening. My name is Dr. Lisa Morse, and I am part of this company as your company doctor. Now, we know that health is so important for everybody, but especially all the employees of this company. We would like to keep our employees healthy and strong, able to work, have less sick days, and be strong and healthy and confident. Now, Toastmasters comes into play because I need to be able to speak well, not just to patients, one-on-one, not so hard, but when I give my company presentations on how to be healthy and the foundations of health, I need to be able to speak clearly and get my point across and explain why it's important that we implement lifestyle factors into our lives so that we can be optimally healthy. Thus, I would love it if Toastmasters was funded so that I can continue to bring all of you employees great health information so you can be healthy and strong and this company can thrive. Thank you. I will turn this over now to Laura Tritz.
Okay. Hi, my name is Laura, and I am the problem solver at work. So I draw pretty pictures and help people communicate solutions through these pictures. The problem is sometimes I have to stand up in front of a group of people and draw pictures, and other times I'm in meetings with external clients and helping them solve problems and trying to understand how to present and communicate my solution to a problem can sometimes be challenging depending on the people that are in the room or in the meeting. And so I feel like Toastmasters will help me give me the skills to be confident when I have to stand up in front of people and present solutions, or when I'm in front of clients out of the office and trying to help them figure out solutions for their problems. So I hope that we get it funded so that I could work on these skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. And who would you like to
Oh yeah, I
ask?
have to pick somebody. Okay. Sorry, I forgot. How about Vicky?
Hi, Randy. Welcome to the company. I'm Vicky. I am the animal grooming trainer. Toastmasters helps me with my job here by being very organized, being able to organize my training, get it in the proper order, make sure I don't miss any training points. Toastmasters also helps me by letting me watch other people speak. That's also a big help to see how they organize their speeches, and helps me to organize my trainings. So I think it would be very beneficial to fund this so that we can continue the animal grooming training. Very important. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky. Now, I think we have not heard from Franny yet. Is that true?
Yeah, it looks like Franny and Rishab, is that how I say your name?
Okay, I'm happy to jump in. Mr. Non-Boss, thank you very much for coming to our company. I serve the role as the non-attorney spokesperson for the company. And so what's a very important for me to become much better at, which I can get from Toastmasters, is to have more confidence and sound like I am absolutely positively telling the truth to all of those people who are listening to me. And then if I'm ever in a situation where I would actually be asked a question, I would need to listen carefully so I can hear just enough so I give an answer that is within our script as the non-attorney spokesperson. So I think it would be very important for the company to pay for my Toastmasters training. I am going to pass this now to perhaps Casey. Would you like to step in and try one?
Sure. Welcome, Randy. Like you, I am new to the group, and I am the resiliency coach here at this wonderful company. I'm looking forward to learning more about the company. One of the things that Toastmasters I'm hoping is going to help me with is this new leadership role. They have different pathways that help you establish some goals and become more proficient at different work opportunities. So I'm looking forward to getting to more. I'm new to Toastmasters as well as the company, and so I'm looking forward to getting to learn from both those things. And I think it's a worthwhile endeavor to continue to support Toastmasters. And then I would like to pass it on to Rishab.
Thank you. Hello, fellow Toastmasters. I'm Rishabh, and I'm a software engineer. And so I would definitely like to support Toastmasters. So there, I would like to tell you an incident which happened some time back. So I was delivering a meeting, and first of all, by the end of the meeting, it was like I was only half finished, and then in between someone started snoring. So I was like, okay, I need to do something now. So I think, in order to avoid all these embarrassing scenes and all while meeting, I would like to probably fund this Toastmasters and save everyone time and make a meeting interesting for everyone and have something conclusive by the end. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm the last one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you one and all. I really appreciate meeting you as individuals and as a team. I think we're going to have a wonderful year working together, supporting each other, and also having donuts. Yes, Madam Pease.
I believe we've missed someone, and she's been hiding behind a white sign that says timer on it. I don't know why she's hiding there, but there is one more person who has not had a chance to introduce herself to you.
Oh my goodness, Laura Grove, did you have an opportunity to speak? I humbly beg your pardon, but I love your background.
She's muted.
There, and you're still muted. Could you? There we go.
I am now unmuted, and I have to, let's see, I have fixed this before. What did I do to fix it? I turned the video on and off, I think is what I did. No, it still won't go away.
Laura, you have to choose blank screen and choose video background.
Choose blank screen or choose none?
None, excuse me, none.
Okay, great. So now I've chosen none.
And turn your video back on.
There we go. Okay, now we have the correct image. Okay, and I was not hiding at all. I was doing my timer roll, and my timer roll is to display the colors. So it was not a matter of hiding at all. But I do appreciate getting the opportunity to speak as well. And I'm going to try to time myself also. So I'm going to start now. Mr. New Manager, welcome to the company. And for the company, I am the archivist and historian for the company. So every little tchotchke that gets printed with the company logo and colors, I take one or two of them and I hide them in a room in the basement where they won't be seen again for 10 years. And then I bring them out for an anniversary and say, see, look, this is what we did. And then the marketing people look at them and go, oh my God, did we do that? Oh, that's horrible. Hey, put that back. So that's my role. And the reason that I want us to do Toastmasters here, and I would love for the company to pay for it, is because your predecessor, Mr. New Manager, used to lead all the meetings and he would talk for way too long. It got to the point where his own secretary, his own executive assistant, would interrupt him and stand up and tell him to sit down. I actually genuinely witnessed that happen in a meeting. So our company would like for everyone to be able to take turns in leading meetings, on leading specifically the all staff meetings, because they were just too boring before, and Toastmasters will make them fun. So Mr. New Manager, that's why I think that you should pay for all of us to do Toastmasters. Thank you, Mr. New Manager, and now I'm going to turn off my timing. There we go.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, one and all. This has all been very educational. So let me stop recording. There we go.